Grand Theft Auto 5, the world-renowned video game that has broken countless records over the almost 9 years of its existence and still continues to every single year. You may think you know everything about it, but I'm here to tell you that you don't. So here are 13 things you didn't know about GTA 5. Number 1. Now, something you probably didn't know is that there's an extremely rare tattoo in the game, and it's a UFO tattoo. Now, to get things started to be able to get this tattoo, you have to trigger an event where you can collect an alien egg. However, you can only do this after completing 600 resupply missions from your gun running bunker. After you've done that, you'll have to make sure that it's between 1 AM and 4 AM, and that it's raining, thunderstorm, or it's the Christmas snow. Then go to your nightclub and drink a Macbeth whiskey shot. This will make you pass out instantly and you'll spawn somewhere else. To be able to get the actual tattoo, you'll have to pass out and hope that you spawn on Mount Chiliad if you're lucky. When you spawn on Mount Chiliad, you'll realise that you've got the UFO tattoo. This tattoo will be on permanently unless you remove it at a tattoo parlour. In that case, you'll have to do this all over again as you cannot buy it at a tattoo parlour. Number 2. Now this one is a little bit more niche and it won't exactly help you in any way, even though it could do if you use it correctly. And this is the fact that you can actually view people via your TV. So you can just watch online players, whoever isn't in passive mode or isn't in blind eye, but not blind eye, off the radar. So it's literally as simple as going into your apartment, your office, wherever you have a TV, turning it on and switching channels until you find the player board come up, and then you can choose what player you want to spectate. Now, as you can see here, I found a tryhard. Shouldn't surprise anyone, it's GTA Online. Number 3. So the third one is quite a popular one, but you may not have heard of it before, and that is the Ghost of Mount Gordo. So the Ghost of Mount Gordo is a little Easter egg that appears on a certain spot on the mountain between 11 PM and midnight. It floats above the word Jock written in blood, and the story behind it is that Jock Cranley is the name of Ghost's husband, who was rumoured to have pushed her off the mountain. However, if you approach her, she'll disappear, so the best place to see her is with a sniper rifle. Once you get to this spot and wait for nighttime, you'll see a little white dot appear on your mini-map, and that will mean the ghost is there, and you can simply look for your sniper rifle and see the ghost of Mount Gordo. Number 4. Now there's a certain number in story mode in which you can dial it and there will be an explosion and it will turn your phone black. Now this number is 1-999-367-3767. Now it is quite a long number, but it's also pretty funny. So as you can see, I'll put the number in here. And then when I call the number, you'll see it's titled Black Cell Phones, and then it's preceded by an explosion. And then when I bring my phone back up, as you can see, it's black, it's changed from the blue that it was. Number 5. Now this one's more of a cool fact, and I think it's just really amazing as to the extent of which this game goes to, and you don't realise until you hear this number how big this game truly is. So GTA 5 contains just under 160,000 lines of dialogue. This is according to Rockstar themselves, and much of it is heard by just playing it. Another stat to just completely boggle your mind is that this is over double GTA 4's dialogue lines. Number 6. Now this one is quite helpful in the sense that if you're trying to find someone, stalk someone, kill someone even, then you can find them very easily on the map. This is called highlighting a player, and what this does is that it makes the player that you've targeted blink on and off on the map, so it's easy to distinguish where they are. To do this, you want to pull up your phone, go into your contacts list, and scroll down until you find the player you want. You want to click on them and click highlight player. And you'll instantly see on your mini-map a blinking image. This is the player, and if you go into your widened map, you will also see the player, and it will be a lot easier to spot them. Number 7. Now this one is on the lines of the last one in the fact that it's not something which will completely amaze you, but it is something that's still really cool about the game. Now the map size itself, the whole of San Andreas, is actually double the size of Manhattan proportionally. So this means that if you were to scale it down, it would be the size of Manhattan, just doubled. Number 8. Now everyone knows that GTA 5 has been one of the most expensive games to develop and market due to the sheer size of it. However, that didn't stop Rockstar from beating many records. One of these records being that they accumulated and recovered their entire budget with just pre-orders. That shows you the size and scale of GTA 5 and the asset it is to Rockstar Games. It also shows you that before the game even came out, people knew it was going to be a hit and they was ready to play it. Number 9. Now this one is pretty cool and anyone can do it because it's literally the start of the game. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to load into the prologue, and when you get to the part where Michael is driving the car, instead of going past the bridge, you want to go under it. Now when you drive under it, directly underneath there'll be ice, and under the ice is a frozen alien. Now this is a cool little reference because GTA 5 references aliens quite a lot, as well as the GTA series. So seeing this here right from the get-go in the game is a pretty cool addition. Number 10. Now this one is a pretty cool one, pretty funny one, maybe even annoying one if you're trying to go for a flash look. However, besides from the point, when you run or do anything physical on your character will actually sweat and this will be visible. Now this is probably something small that you might have noticed but might have looked over and forgotten about, but doing something as simple as running with your character and you will see the sweat marks start to appear. So here's a perfect example of Michael sweating, not the greatest. Number 11. Now this next one is actually a really cool little Easter egg, and what this is a reference to the Red Dead series that is also created by Rockstar Games. What you need to do to find this little secret is load in as the character Franklin. Once you've done this, go to Franklin's house and then enter. What you'll want to do is turn right as soon as you turn in. I went all around for some reason. And then you'll see a bookshelf. And then on the top bookshelf you'll see Red Dead with the author J. Marston. This is a reference to, of course, the Red Dead main character. Number 12. Heists are a main part of GTA and they are what make up the entirety of the story mode and the majority of the online. They are what have built GTA 5 up from the ground and what it's best known for. However, there are some heists that didn't make the final cut of the game, and the main one that didn't is called the Sharmuta job, also known as the Nice House heist. Now this heist is cut, but it was originally planned to appear in Grand Theft Auto 5, the story mode, and it involved Michael and Trevor robbing the mansion owned by Martin Madrazo. Now it is implied during the Queda Libra mission that this heist would take place shortly after it, which would mean Michael was originally agreeing to rob Madrazo's ranch with Trevor. Now according to mission objectives that leakers were able to find in the files, the heist was this: you had to steal a safe, Madrazo's prized horse, and you had to kidnap his wife. It had 3 stages. You had to plan the heist, make 2 preparations and choose one of 3 approaches towards it. Now this is all that has been found about this heist, but still I think it's pretty cool that GTA modders and the people in the community can find stuff like this and see what could have been. Now because this was in the game files, it still means that this could be in the works, and this could be maybe another heist DLC for GTA Online, because I highly doubt it will be a DLC for story mode now. Number 13. GTA 5 was always due to be a massive success, and that it was. Before the game even launched, there were record-breaking pre-order numbers, and experts were putting the game's release up with movies and blockbusters like Harry Potter and Twilight. And of course the night before release, fans were queuing up thousands upon thousands to be able to get the game. Of course with this, people have to work, so they might not be able to play the game. However, workplaces across the world had a massive influx of people calling in sick. Was this a coincidence? No, of course it wasn't. It was people calling in sick so they could play GTA 5. Now, if this doesn't show you how powerful of a brand GTA is, then honestly, I don't know what will. Anyway, that was the final one for this video. If you did enjoy it, do please leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this. If you do want to see this again and another follow-up video, maybe a few more secrets you didn't know, then do be sure to let me know in the comments, and leaving a like always helps. Other than that, I shall see you all in my next video.
No warning, in a flash of light, don't need no warning.